Hi everyone, Nikki Buckelew here at Buckelew Realty Group, and I'm here to answer the question for you today. We get this a lot. Should I sell my home empty? Actually, the question that I get most frequently is, don't homes sell better furnished? Well, no, they really don't, but it does depend. So today I'm going to speak to those of you who have lived in the same house for 2 or 3 decades or even more. And maybe even those of you who might be thinking about downsizing into a much smaller space. And the answer to the question, is it better to sell my house empty or furnished, makes a big difference if you're, like I said, living in the same house for many decades or you're downsizing. So let me tell you the 3 reasons why we prefer for your house to be empty. It's really not just about us, this is really more about you. So the first thing is security and privacy. You know, when you're showing your house to the public, you're essentially inviting people into your home. And if you're like me, you live there, like your stuff is there and all of your personal belongings are out. And you know, unfortunately, even if we stage the home, you still have things there. And so when I say security and privacy, here's what I mean. Unfortunately, there are people who will come through and open up things in your house that you may not realize. They'll open up your medicine cabinet, they'll open up drawers and cabinets and closets, and you know, people even open up dresser drawers, which is really bizarre, I know, but I don't think they think about it when they do it, and then they go, oh gosh, I don't know why I'm looking in there. Well, I often wonder why people do those kind of things. Well, there are some articles that you need to know about. They're not frequently here in Oklahoma, but there are problems out there where people go through people's homes at open houses, for instance, or even during a showing when the realtor might be distracted otherwise, and they've stolen things, mainly prescription drugs and jewelry. Now, I don't say that to scare you. I say that to be real. There are even real estate agents who have been caught stealing things, primarily prescription medications. And so we try to take every precaution we can, but when your house is exposed to the public, you run that risk. So again, privacy and security. The second one is stress and overwhelm. I don't know about you, but when I have company coming over, I frantically get ready for them. I sweep the floor, I dust if I need to dust, I make sure all my dishes are done, I make sure my floors are clean. And I know that you guys listening probably are a little even more obsessed about your house being clean than I am. And so what I'm guessing is that when a realtor calls and says, hey, the house is going to be shown, you spend a lot of time getting ready. And that's stressful. If there's, say, 3 people in one day coming to look at the house, or 4 or 5 people in a couple of day period of time. This is even more pronounced if you have pets or if you're taking care of someone who might have some physical disabilities, making it harder to get in and out of the house, particularly during the summer when it's darker earlier or during inclement weather, rain, snow, sleet. People still look at houses, so those are times that you still have to leave even though you may not want to. Okay, that's the second one. Now the third one is really and truly about logistics. And you know, we just tell people, if you can go ahead and move first and empty your house and be in your new place and be settled in while you're selling your current house, then you don't have to worry about deadlines. You don't have to worry about, well, my house is closing on this date, which means I only have a couple of weeks to get an estate sale done or to get the family out to pick up the things that they're going to take with them. So the deadline is absolutely a big problem for people. It really creates a lot of anxiety. It can also cause a transaction to have to get rescheduled. If, say, for instance, the estate sale can't get done because of, say, weather, and then we have to push it, that means that the contract has to be pushed and the buyer may or may not be able to extend. So those are just 3 of the big reasons that we like for people to go ahead and empty their house before they sell it. And so circling back to the question, does a house sell better furnished or empty? It really doesn't matter. If it's better for you to sell the house empty, then we say do it. It's definitely gonna sell. It's really not gonna affect the price. And like I said, there's a lot of reasons that it works to your advantage. So if you have questions about that or how that might work, give us a call. We're happy to walk you through our 10-step process we call the Downsizing Made Easy method. I'm Nikki Buckelew at Buckelew Realty Group. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.